welcome to Let's Talk Showbiz here on the JoyNews channel. I'm Doreen Avio, and of course, there's so much to talk about in your world of showbiz. And talking of that, finally on Friday, we have an upcoming virtual concert in honor of the late President Jerry John Rawlings. Bessa Simons will give us more details on that. And also, rapper Edem has been detailing his working relationship with sound engineer Hammer. The story is kind of some way, but well, he tells it his own way, and of course how he wants to push the Ewe language and more. Episode also has his own thing with the VGMAs. This and many more here on the show. Don't go away. If you're just tuning in, this is Let's Talk Showbiz, and we are starting with Musica. So earlier this year, I remember I had an interview with Bessa Simons, and well, he revealed how they plan on a virtual concert in honor of the late President Jerry John Rawlings. And well, today he was on Daybreak Hits, and he's actually announced that the concert is set to take place this Friday virtually. And well, he gives details on that on Daybreak Hits on Hits FM.
And he is a true statesman. And I think musicians and music had a very special relationship with him when he was alive. You know, anytime we call on him, he will receive us, and he will tell us things that we didn't know. Also, I mean, one big thing he did for especially Musica was giving them an office. You know, although this office, we have to leave the office now because of the Marine Drive.
Okay.
But this is a big thing he did for musicians. And I also remember anytime there is something happens to musicians and we call him, he will invite us to his house and things like that, you know. So we think he's a true statesman, a lover of music. So this Friday, we want to do a special concert for him. It's going to be virtual. So we will love people to watch it.
Tune in.
And then also see that he's gone, but he's not forgotten.
Okay, so it's on Friday.
It's on Friday.
It's on Friday.
It's on Friday.
30th of April. And I've seen some of the musicians that you have. It's quite an amazing lineup.
Yeah.
Samini, Amanzaba, Chiama Kwame, Joe Meta. How did you mix? What went into the different, you know, the people that you chose to do this concert?
Yes, we want it to be a generational thing. You know, for example, we have from the young musicians, we have Kofi Kinata. You know, representing the younger music, followed by Chiama Kwame. You know, he also represents another range of, you know, and then we have a Manziba, and then we have
Rocky Dawuni.
Rocky Dawuni, you know, bringing the international effect in there.
Yeah.
And then we'll have Pat Thomas and Na Manua, and we'll have Celestine Donko, you know, to represent we have Reverend Yosson. So and many more.
Many more, yeah. So it's really just a mix of, you know, times, ages, genres.
I would have loved to see the likes of Kofi Jamari Altogan there as well. Mainly because, I mean, in the conversation I had with Kofi Jamari, he was a big fan of Asivisa. And so to have him also, you know, blend in a little bit, so we can have the new school, have the old school, like you said.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's not too late though.
It's not too late.
Yeah,
it's not too late. we will work it out.
Yeah.
Having in there, yeah.
That would be interesting. Okay, so do you want to give us a few details of how we can catch this concert?
All right, so that was the acting president of Musica, Bessa Simons. So it's happening this Friday, and I'm sure once the time comes, we'll definitely get all the information as to how the concert will be done and the artists who will be performing on that day as well. Now let's move straight to rapper Edem, who's been talking about his working relationship with Hammer. If you recall, he worked with the last two of Hammer fame, and well, he's also been talking about how he needs that support to push his Ewe songs. You know, he's an Ewe, and he's one musician who has been consistent when it comes to doing music with the Ewe language, and now he wants a push. Let's hear more on Edem.
I used to feel that way. Then I realized that it is not the language, it is the mindset of the demography you're engaging. Because they are two different things. I used to feel that way. then I realized that, okay, it is not the language, it's demography and all the variables. Then the point I've gotten to now, which my team knows, we know that actually what we need is huge funding. And it's about to go down. Yeah. Because when you have funding, then you can, yes, you can push. And because from where it was, ground zero, to where it got to, it was funding. We funded the first album right. If not, it wouldn't have gotten across.
It wouldn't have
to
gotten
people.
where it got to.
And so, these were the phases. In the beginning, I'm like, I think that is the language.
Yeah.
Then at another point, I realized that maybe is the mindset of the demography. And I'm saying there are very subtle things that people might say that you not think about. Like, for example, somebody introduced Flokin, that all the way from Kumasi, and the biggest household name in Kumasi. So immediately they've put you there.
Yeah. They
Then an
boxed you.
artist who emerges from Accra, they'll say, best rapper in Ghana.
Yeah.
So there are very little subtle ways that people are being boxed. Or we are the best talent from the north.
Yeah.
Or from the voter regime.
Yes. So all those things, and it is nobody's fault, but it is things that people haven't paid attention
Close
to.
attention to.
Yes.
All right.
Or you will write a song that has so much depth, but because the VGMA panel doesn't understand it, they wouldn't put it on the level that they'll put an Akan song. And so some of my biggest songs are not the ones people in the city know. Some of my biggest songs, and that is why an Ewe person will fight tooth and nail, because the depth of what they hear for the one they understand is nothing compared to what
The public,
somebody who doesn't
understand has
Yes.
fallen in love with.
Yes.
Uncle
And
Ken.
so
Sorry.
Right, so that was rapper Edem, and I believe that his push for the Ewe language songs could be something he can actually work on. Maybe you have that support and you want to help him, why not? And now to dancehall artist, the episode, who says that the Songwriter of the Year category at the VGMAs is very important to him. How important to him? He explains more in this interview with Ibrahim Bembako.
Songwriter of the Year.
Why is that so important?
Because one artist once told me that I know when Avatar was big, like that boy said, if you don't get song, who will be? You know, so, and 5 years on, last year I got nominated in the same category, Songwriter of the Year. And I remember when he said that, when I watched the interview, I actually cried, and I was asking myself, I was playing the song, asking myself that, is it that people don't understand what I'm saying, or they just choose not to understand? But this is not to make me look a different direction or stop what I'm doing. It actually has to build me to prove this person wrong. So when I got nominated last year, that was the first thing that came in mind, you know, and it's cool. I stand to be corrected. I think I'm the only dancehall artist who has been nominated twice in that category.
Did you ever call that person, that artist who told you that, just to tell him that, oh, I've been nominated here, so no. Thanks to you?
No, it's not worth it. I only want to prove people wrong with my works, not about the lifestyle or the talks or the rant, who is this or who is that. Over the years, I know you've seen the growth, you know, so from just a regular dancehall artist from 2013, now we're entering into different spaces. It shows the growth. You know, I won't be amazed if next year I'm in Artist of the Year. You get what I mean? And then we've moved further. Last year, nominated for Iramas. So, he has said what? That's his opinion. You know.
Who is this artist who inspired you like that?
No, I don't go mention him. If he puts knife for yes,
no, don't worry.
But the person way. If he puts knife for yes,
no, don't worry.
But the person way, the person you know.
Okay.
He knows. You know, and this is somebody I had looked up to. You know, so this is just to motivate the up and coming ones, that you might meet people who you love, people you cherish, people you want to be like, and then just a minute or two, they put you in a space where you feel like, no, you've lost it at all, like you're not worth it. But it's up to you to accept what they say or defend yourself and be who you want to be. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Wow, that has been good. Well, doesn't it demoralize you? You were nominated last year, Songwriter of the Year. This year you've been nominated. You didn't pick it last year. Is it not a bit discouraging for you to also be nominated in it again?
No. I should say I'm the youngest in there. I don't like. Yeah, I might be the youngest in there. You know, and last year, in the interview I granted, I said that Kofi deserves it because he's one person who motivates me or who is like a benchmark when it comes to that space. When I see him named as the boy that, you know what I mean? So no, it's good. It's cool. It's more of like a blessing more than to think of it as something that no. Charlie, Songwriter of the Year, the whole Ghana.
Kofi Kinata is in this year too.
Yeah. If he wins, that's fine. If I win, it's all right. If anybody else in the category wins, I'm just happy that I've been rated as one of the best songwriters. For me, that's a win.
I spoke to Abiana, new artist who has also been nominated in Songwriter of the Year, and she also gave me the same vibe.
Yeah.
The fact that she's been nominated alone. What value does nomination bring to you as an artist? You see, especially with the VGMAs.
Yeah, let me talk about Abiana. I've known Abiana for over a decade. And this is somebody who has groomed herself. She's one of the best vocalists in Ghana. It's just quite unfortunate that maybe she just released her first single last year, but she's been there. She has backed every artist here in Ghana. You know, so somebody like that understands what she's doing. Now, to answer the question, to me, I appreciate it that I am there. VGMA nominee. You know, just like you go somewhere and they say, oh, he is a Grammy nominee. Not the award, Grammy nominee. Personally, he builds my personal CV. You know? 2, looking at where I'm coming from, performing in front of just a mirror with my comb. And now you've been appreciated from like 2013.
Right, so that'll be it for Let's Talk Showbiz today's edition. A very big thank you to you, Sammy and Icon Production. We are back here same time here on the JoyNews channel. My name is Doreen Avio. Remember to log on to myjoyonline.com for more of our stories. Enjoy your evening.